Hello? Hello, hello? 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 Hey everybody. How's everyone doing? Let me know if the music's too loud or quiet so I can fix it for you. We are once again, the background track is coming to us thanks to TheRelaxedMovement. Once again, just like last time. I really liked it, so we're picking up right where we left off, which is like a third of the way in. So yeah, let me know if it's too loud or too quiet for you. And yeah, now it's time to just do some art stuff. More art stuff. Yeah, so I've already designed them. As you can see, we got two different little dudes. So let's take a closer look at them. First, we have this one. So every time I make a new outfit, I like doing like new little stream buddies to accompany it. Because when I watch like VTubers or streamers or whatever, I like it when they have mascots. And I want all of them. And I just like it's like Digimon or Pokemon. I just want them all. Yeah, now this is the model we designed last time in its full beauty, fully perfect and everything, I know. Now we gotta use it, but we gotta make some floaty buddies to hang out with us. So this one, I was inspired by a couple of things. This one's name is Tamagai, as you can see. Like Tamagotchi and Guy. Tamagai, obviously inspired by Tamagotchi, but also a little bit of Digimon with like the egg thing going on. And also, like, this, like, floaty star attachment is meant to look like a keychain. Like, he would be attached by a keychain to, like, lean into that Tamagotchi vibe. 10 out of 10. I showed my sisters, Allison and twins, and they said that he looked like, Makona from, like, Clamp. And I think that's great. I was also aiming for, like, a Furby thing with, like, the foot shape and the little tail. A lot of 90s. I was very 90s inspired with this whole design. 90s, specifically 90s Sailor Moon, but like 90s in general. And so I really went ham with all the 90s things with Tamagai. And then down here, I have Sakura Possum. Get it? Instead of like Sakura Blossom, it's Possum. Fun fact, I spelt possum wrong. I put the P first. I forgot it started with an O, and you can tell because the P is capitalized and the O isn't. And then it didn't even matter because there's two P's in possum, so I spelt it double wrong. And yeah, I like possums. I think they are cute. So exciting. So let's start with Tamagai. We'll start with Tamagai first. And let's just dive on in. How's everyone been doing? Any new updates from last stream? Like anything fun happen in anybody's lives? Episode 3 of Reversed Fates is available for patrons now. That's so exciting. It's so exciting. I really liked episode 3. And I'm all like warmed up and ready for art because like all this morning before stream started, I was finishing up some art pieces for episode 4. And there's one piece in particular that I have been so excited to draw since I had the idea for Reversed Fates. And so I'm excited. Started to take antidepressants. Nice. Get those meds. You can never spell the right word either. Oh, I'm horrible at spelling. You wanna hear like a crazy like tinfoil hat theory I had about spelling? So there was always a lot of like studies and talks about the younger generations not knowing how to spell as well as the older generations because of autocorrect with phones and stuff. I don't know if any of those studies like came to any kind of definitive conclusions or anything, but that's a thing I've heard people talk about before. I came to the tinfoil hat theory conclusion that, because I feel like autocorrect has gotten really, really worse lately. Like, I feel like it's just atrocious. Like, half the time, it doesn't even come close to the thing I'm trying to spell. Or it will take a thing that I've already spelled correctly, and then just change it to a grammatically incorrect word. And it's infuriating. So, in my mind, I was like, I wonder if the systems in place that, like, do the auto-correcting thing, I wonder if they're making them worse to help teach people how to spell again. Because it doesn't work for me, so surely it must not work for anyone ever. Have you ever tried drawing with my left hand? I did when I was, like, in high school. I used to do a lot of art challenges, with my sisters especially, where we would just have, like, a prompt, and then at the end of the week, we would come back with our results of our art, and we would share it with each other. And sometimes it was weird ones like that, like draw with your non-dominant hand. Good times. I like art challenges. I like just being creative. It's a fun way to, like, hang out with your friends, to have something to, like, look forward to every week. Heck yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a shorter stream this time versus last time. Just because floaty buddies tend to be just easier, like simpler designs than a whole person. Is the shadowy part in the face the egg white or yolk? No, it's gonna be like a shadow that, like, obscures their eyes. There's a specific Digimon I was inspired by. There's also, like, a Dragon Quest monster that kinda has that as well. I don't remember any of their names. Little Fangs. The best. Started reading crossover fanfictions. Nice. Drawing is still hard. It never gets easier. I'm gonna say. You just become, used to the challenge it poses. Nice. Let's get that tail. Did anyone else like Furbies? I was so into Furbies. Between me and Twins, who's the evil twin? Twins. We both know that. It's not a bad thing. It's just how it is. I really liked Furbies. Underrated, I'm gonna say. Just the concept of Furbies. Everyone always acted like they were creepy, and they weren't that creepy. They were weird. I will admit they were unnerving when they started, like, talking in the middle of the night. That was definitely a terrifying experience. Especially because, like, my Furby would say things like, "There's something in the closet. I hear noises, scary sounds," and I was like, it would be like 10 at night, trying to go to sleep, and my Furby from the closet starts saying things, and I'm like, you need to not do that. Is like a firework of a star? Oh, Japanese yell Tamiya during fireworks, as Tamiya is a big firework company. Weirdly, that star brought to my mind this thing called Tama related. Oh, cool. Cool to learn. Do you like streaming? Like, do you like watching streams? Thursday, Wednesday. I'm kind of leaning towards Friday, but I'll discuss what I have in mind when we get to the end of the stream. Gotta keep you, like, in suspense. Ooh. Your Furby malfunctioned and its eyes turned all black. Yeah, that's okay. That is the thing. I feel like every person's story about Furbies is different, and doesn't sound like a real, like a, when I'm editing videos, I like doing all my audio all at once. I like just doing things in chunks. It just makes it easier process that way. And then going back to a thing that I already finished on a different portion is like weird, you know? I feel like you can't, so I have an idea with Sakura Possum. I do have a very specific idea. It doesn't look like much without the color on it, though. It just kind of looks like a normal possum without the color. The color is really going to be the thing that, like, makes it pop. Alright, how do I want to do your eyes? Yeah. With big ol' eyelashes. Big ol' crazy eyelashes. I don't have any fun beverages this week. I forgot to get some. But you should all remember to stay hydrated, because it's good for your health. And like, comment, and subscribe while you're staying hydrated. Do I think that possessed toys are actually real things? That's a question, right? Because like a part I want to believe, and a part of me is like, yeah, anything could happen. You know? The world is so infinite, anything could happen. But specifically, all the like famous ones, like Robert the doll, or Annabelle, the other doll. Those ones I don't think are real. I think there might be real ones out there, but I don't believe those ones are actually real. See, the thing is, the moment something starts making a profit off of its ghost or haunted nature, I start to doubt it. Because, it just makes me think they're perpetuating the story to make a profit off of it. You know? Which is unfortunately how I feel like a lot of ghost hunting and ghost-related things works out. You drew your me and it looks bad? Nah, just keep working on it. Keep tweaking it till you're happy with it. I tell you what, I posted the thumbnail for episode 3 of Ruby Reversed Fates. And fun fact, it's actually a different thumbnail than what I originally drew. So I drew the thumbnail and I was sitting with it for a couple of days and I realized I really hated it. I really, really didn't like the way I drew Weiss's face. I wonder if I could show you. Hold on. Give you a little sneak peek for like Reversed Fate stuff. So let me add a window capture. Does it not let me show photos on window capture? That's crazy. It doesn't let me show photos on window capture? No way. Why? Huh, sorry, I was gonna show you, but I guess it won't let me? That's weird. I could post it on, like, Twitter or something. Yeah, I could post it on Twitter or something. It's just her face. I got her mouth specifically all wrong. And I was sitting there and I was staring at it and I was like, no, I have to go back. So like at the last second, like a couple of hours before I like uploaded it officially, I was sitting there like redoing her face because I didn't like how I had done it. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you draw something and you're like, I think that's fine. And then you sit there and you stare at it and you stare at it and then you realize, no, it's not fine. It can't be that bad. You'd be surprised. Maybe I'll post, because, like, maybe I'll post, like, more art stuff tomorrow when the episode goes public. God, this music's so nice. I was thinking about it, like, after stream last week. I was like, that was such nice music. I really enjoy it. Oh, here's something a bunch of people... Oh, questions that I have... Oh, yeah, okay. Here's something that I wanted to ask people. Or tell people. Guess what I've been working on? I started working on something. Something people have been looking forward to. Guess who started working on the next Ever After High review? And guess what's the next thing that's chronologically in order for Ever After High? It's Dragon Games. I'm finally coming around, finally coming around to get the dang Dragon Games review going. So excited. I'm really excited for this one. I've been looking forward for Dragon Games for so long. It's such a good one. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long it'll take me to finish the review. I've barely gotten started on it. You know, like I'm like only a few pages in, and I feel like it's gonna be a really long one. Which is great, because I want to really labor over it because I like Dragon Games so much. So it's gonna be great. Let's do some of this. Yeah. I will have fun. Am I still lost in paradise? So I tweeted, for anyone who doesn't know, I tweeted how I just couldn't get any work done because all I wanted to do was listen to the Jujutsu Kaisen ending theme, Lost in Paradise, and I'm still listening to it. Like almost every day I listen to it at least once. It's so good, and also Jujutsu Kaisen's just really good too. Now your little scrunkly whiskers. Yes. Perfect. Perfection. Oh my god. Look at how perfect. Perfect. Alright, so let's do Blossom Possum since we're here. I totally didn't realize that you can't see any of my menus. Like, I realized you couldn't see, like, some of them when I was working on something last week. I had that revelation, but I was going back through and I was rewatching the stream to make sure the music was a nice volume for everybody, and I didn't realize you can't see any of my menus. Like this, I'm like picking a color, and you just can't see any of my pop-up menus. Sorry, I totally didn't even realize that that's how it was working out. Alrighty. Did I get to specialize yet? No, I've only finished the first season. I have to watch Zero. I've just been busy. I've been watching The Bear, that, on FX. Nice. The Bear, the one about Jeremy Allen White cooking. It's really good. The third season just came out yesterday. I'm, like, on episode 6 or 7, so I'm almost finished with it. But, yeah, I've been busy with that this last, like, weekish. Could have made the whiskers the blossom shape? Yeah, I could have, but also, little scrunkly, bunkly whiskers. Okay, so... Yes. Yes. Or do I want... So, okay, so here's the question. Do I want it this way? Or do I want it... this way? I think I like the first way better. With the green body. Sometimes you just like, no, you just have an idea and you know what you want. But I think I want a different shade of pink. I think I want something more vibrant. Yes. Perfect. Perfection. 20 minutes late? That's okay. We've only just gotten started. I feel like it's gonna be a short stream this week, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with a short stream. Keep trying to draw, but my mind tells me to record more videos. Oh my goodness, right? The endless struggle of trying to do all of it. Of like, oh, I want to do the one thing, but I also want to do this other thing. Boop. If they swam in Judgmental critter, if they swam in radioactive acid dumped in a cherry blossom petal-filled pond. That's the coolest superhero origin story. Hello, JoJo, and thank you. Aww. Did y'all like that, Jean and Pyrrha video that just came out? Jean should have, it should have been Jean instead of Pyrrha. That thumbnail, I had like a completely different idea for it, and but I found those two pictures of them like crying, and I was like, you know what? Just their faces. No words. I'll try something different. What do these two things represent? They're just little buddies. Sakura blossoms. Like Sakura blossoms in general with Sakura possum, and then like the 90s in general with Tamagai. Alrighty. Oh, but that like multiply layer thing? Oh my god. The new levels of being able to shade things in thanks to the multiply layer thing. 10 out of 10. Thank you everyone for helping me with that. Burned your chicken wings while watching it. That's how good it was? Dang. Sorry. But also, chicken wings are good no matter what. Alright, let's color in Tamagai next. And then we'll do shading. So, let's do these little spots. Because I want these spots to not have an outline, I want them to just be a color. Yeah. I've been playing Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. It's one of the best games of all time. I am so in love with it. It's so fun. Trying to decide what shade of greenish blue I want. Love the video. Now you really wish Jean had died instead of Pyrrha. This coming from someone who really likes Jean. Nice. Why the red cross spot? Oh, I do understand. I get why you think that. They're buttons. Like imagine if you're holding like a Game Boy. Like, this is your D-pad, and these are like the A and B buttons. I wanted to give that vibe. Alright, and for your body, yellowish. Like egg yolk. I had ramen for lunch. Speaking of egg, I had ramen for lunch. And it was amazing. So I want to tell you how I make ramen. So you can also make ramen in the amazing way, like how I do it. So what I do is you get a normal ramen packet, like you would just like Maruchan or whatever, and then I gotta stop arting so I could focus on telling you how to make ramen. So you get your normal ramen packet, and then while it's boiling, you start to fry an egg. And I like to break the yolk in my egg and like spread it out so all the white is also yolk. It's like making an omelet, but with less effort. And so then, okay, so while you're frying, while those both are happening at the same time, once your egg is about done, your ramen should be ready. Drain most of the water. Not all of it, but most of it. And then put your ramen back, but put it on a different burner, because you don't want it to cook at this time, because it's easy for it to burn if you're, like, not paying attention. Then, if you have frozen veggies, like frozen vegetables that you usually would use for, like a side of a dish, toss some in there. You don't need a lot, just some. Get the hottest hot sauce you can find that is the flavor you prefer. I really like scorpion pepper sauce, but we ran out a while ago because I ate all of it because I was having so much ramen. So I used Tabasco, scorpion pepper Tabasco, which isn't as hot, but it is still tasty. And also dash in some soy sauce. Put all that into your ramen, and then add the seasoning packet for your ramen at this point. Don't do it while it's boiling. Do it after, like, at this point. And then, put it back on the burner, heat it back up a little bit, and, like, just stir all the ingredients together and go until you start to see, like, the water, soy sauce, hot sauce mixture start to bubble. You don't want it to evaporate entirely, or else you start to burn your noodles. But also make sure you get it enough where your frozen veggies get cooked during this time. And then once that's done, put that in the bowl. And don't add your egg yet. Your egg should definitely be done by this point, but don't add the fried egg yet. At this point, grab a slice, now hear me out, grab a slice of American cheese and throw that on top of your ramen. And I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. But wait for your American cheese to melt slightly, stir it into the mixture, and it makes it very creamy and so much better this way. If you have less, sauce, it'll be, more liquid, but if you don't, it'll be much more tacky. So depending on what kind of cheese style you want for your ramen noodles, accommodate that much sauce appropriately. And then once you've mixed that all together, then put your fried egg on top. And it's perfect. And I've been doing that for a couple of months now. Can I draw a symmetrical critter? I have the symmetry option. I don't use it too often unless I really need to, but in general, not really. So here, let me try to draw a heart, because I can do like half of a heart. But every time I try to do the other half, it always goes wonky, you know? So that's, if ever I'm trying to do like a perfect heart, that's when I'll use the symmetry tool. But my actual hand, no, not really. Now let's put a bunch of fun spots on the egg. Like Yoshi spots, like a Yoshi egg. Yeah, all the different colors. Every different color. Where are you going to find American cheese in Finland? Oh! I think it just needs to be sliced cheese. Like, you have cheese singles. Right? Surely, somewhere. if the cheese is a pretty important part for me, but also I don't think it's everyone's cup of tea, you know? What if I make the egg spots green to invoke Yoshi because it's cute? I was going with this because I'm specifically inspired by, with Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. The Yoshi egg you find in that one had a bunch of different spots on it. I'm specifically doing that. Have I flipped the canvas? No, we can do that. Boop, bop, boop. I can only flip... Can I flip the whole canvas? I only know how to flip one layer at a time. Transform, flip horizontally. Yeah. So I only know how to do one layer at a time. That looks good. Then we can undo that. And then let's flip possums. Sakura possums layer. Boop. Yeah! Look at that cutie. Looking good. Heck yes. Okie dokie. Alright, I don't want your accents to actually be this color. I want them to be more orangish. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I like the other one better. I think I like the other one better. I know what I want. Feet, one color. Tail and tummy, different color. Perfect, perfect. Yes. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. You can really tell the Furby inspiration now. Can't wait to draw your own little critters? Heck yes. That's why. Oh my god, I love them. Look at them all. I like having them on like on stream with me. Hello. Are trying to grow your channel. Do I have any advice? It's hard because like if there was like a specific like trick that would guarantee success, everyone would do it. So I don't know. I guess pay attention to good thumbnail design. It's like thumbnail does a lot of the heavy lifting. And also the tags you use in your video helps a lot. Those are the two most important things, I think, because once people are in the video, the hard part is just hooking people to watch the video. Once they're there, you just be yourself, you know? But other than that, like, yeah, just getting people to find your content is the first step. But there's a lot of content out there, so I think thumbnails are very important. Alright, let's do some shading. We'll start with Tamagai's face. And I do want it to just be pitch black. Perfect. Yes. Yes. But also, no. Leave that like that for now. So, how do I want to do this? Fuzzy select. my greatest trick yet. Fuzzy select. Alright, and now I want to do like a kind of weird fade thing around the eyes. So let's do this. Is that what I want? Is that how I want to do it? Or do I just like it the other way? What do you think? Do you like the glow of the eyes? I think I like that. I think I like that. Look at how good that looks. Yeah. Looks like Tamagai is ticked off. Tamagai's pissed. They do. There's a lot of Digimon inspiration, and Tamagai especially, but all of my critters. Alright. And now... yeah. How do I want to do this? Yes. Do I want to have a bit of a fade on the shadow? I do. How do I want to do that, though? Maybe I don't. You know what? Maybe I don't. I don't think I do. I think I like it like that. With like that harsh line right there. Yeah. Is it hard to draw robots? I think so. Because they have a lot of like straight lines and I have a wibbly wobbly hand. If you're able to focus on posting shorts, since they help you grow faster, and make regular videos once you've grown a bit. Yeah, shorts help a lot with like numbers. It's crazy. I don't know how that, like, those analytics work, but shorts really help with getting subscribers. I don't know. Okie dokie. Alright, yeah, let's do some shading. I'm gonna do some classic toon shading, I think. Oh, like, none of the other critters I have. None of my other floaty guys have shading. So yeah, I guess I don't need a shade. I do want to do a highlight on his keychain, though. So let's... wow, without shading, this is gonna be an even shorter stream than I expected. Bam. Nice and nice, like, shine, so you know this is like a metallic item because it's a keychain. Yeah. Now let's add just like a couple of stuff here, like little blushies. Yes. A little eyebrow. Yes. And then we'll add some detail to the Sakura blossom on her head. Fun fact, the word Tamagotchi comes from the Japanese words tamago, which means egg, and wachi, which is the Japanese pronunciation of the word watch. Oh, I knew about the tama part. I didn't know about the rest of it. I knew there was definitely like a reason. Yes. Alrighty. Damn it. You ever do that? You ever just accidentally zoom out a million times more than you needed to? Hold on. I definitely want to add something more to you. A little bit of shine for your fur. And also I want to add shine to her, like, fleshy bits. So, like, a little couple of, like, gems here or there. So we all know she's a pretty, pretty girl. With her beautiful shiny coat. Nice. Perfect. Alright. And then there. Is it a joke on cherry on top of her head? I didn't think of it that way, but that's a good joke. Yes, I definitely, and it was all me. I definitely intended that. I was actually thinking of, what are those yokai called? Kappa. I was thinking of Kappa, like how they have, like, the, lily pads on their head. I was thinking of that. God, possums are so dang cute. My God. With their goofy little hands. They're right up there with, like, raccoons too, you know? Just like good little goobles. Good little goobles who just need to be loved. With their goofy sharp teeth and their crazy eyes. Alrighty. And you know what? I think, I think we're done. I think they turned out pretty dang good. Don't you think? Oh my God. Look at these two. Look at these two. Hooray. A nice, efficient little stream. It's nice to follow up what was the last stream? Like 4 hours? A giant 4-hour one with a cute, less than an hour long one. I guess I could just chat for a while now. Kappas don't have lily pads on their heads? That's just Lombre? What am I thinking of then? I was thinking of Yokai Watch. I guess they might just have, like, some plant thing. No, because I thought that was a thing, that if they, like, no, it's like a indent on their head, isn't it? With just water in it. And if they, like, pour the water out, something happens. But I don't think it's always a lily pad. I think you're right. I was thinking of Yokai Watch. I'll catch one of those chonkers one day, and their little, like, 2 human hands. Reminds you of a fat yellow canary? Nice. Yes. Perfect. I think these two turned out so perfectly. Like, super perfectly. Some grass Pokemon had flowers in their head? Yeah. If these were Pokemon, definitely Tamagai would be normal. Normal type. And, Sakura Possum would be grass, and then evolve into something that would be grass fairy. Tamagai would stay normal the entire time, I think. But would have, like, a really big moveset, so people would be like, no, I thought for sure that thing was, like, normal psychic, but no, it's just normal. So, I think that's it. I think we're good. I knew it was gonna be shorter today. I really didn't expect it to be this short. Sorry. Does anyone have, like, questions or things you want to chat about? Real quick. Wakappa? Yes. Nep? Yes. Yes. That's the one. That is the one. So yeah, does anyone have, like, questions or something? Him and Togepi would be friends. There was a lot of Togepi. A lot of Togepi inspirations. I really love Togepi. The whole Togepi line is so magical. It's so cool. think Tamagai would have Meowth's voice. lot of personality with these two. It's so fun. Next time we stream, they'll be standing here in the lineup with everybody. Like saying, yeah, what's you looking at? That, he does, yes, 100%. That personality, 100%. Thoughts on Arcane Season 2? Oh, I haven't watched the first one. I need to do that. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. I didn't see the movie one. I missed it. I didn't have the time. I'm gonna buy it though, for sure, once I can. I'd have more fun with it at home than in theaters anyway, because then I could like jump up and dance. No, I haven't watched. I've seen like teasers for season 2 of Arcane. Haven't seen the first season. I've been meaning to. I just keep forgetting. But I'll binge it all in a couple of days. The problem is I've been like busy binging a million Disney movies because I'm doing a big review where I'm gonna talk about 100 years of Disney movies. And I'm a little more than halfway through all my movies. But every time I have like free time, I'm like, Disney movies, go, get through the list. The ears give you Palamon ears look, or at least that's what you're seeing. I get it. I totally get that. There's so much to watch nowadays. There is. That's totally the problem. And everyone like has so much praise for everything. And so it's like, well, I want to check it out. I just don't have the time. Which fictional character would you want to hang out with? Out of all fictional characters? Brock comes to mind pretty quickly, just because I've always wanted to, like, try the food he cooked, because it always looked really good. There's so many. There's too many fictional characters. So many of them are cool. Like, I'd hang out with, like, Aang and Toph and Katara and Sokka, just because they seem like fun. Tamagai, yeah, I'm a ya pal. Back when random characters was just inexplicably had a New York accent. What made me become a YouTuber? There was things I wanted to say. And this was the best way to get people to hear what I was saying. I just wanted to talk about things that I was excited and passionate about. And this was a way to do it. That was the main thing. Because that's the thing that YouTube really is at its core, is people who have something they want to say, and this is a great way to help them say it. You know, and like I wanted to talk about, initially, my plan was to make my YouTube channel so I could review all the episodes of Genlock as they were coming out, but then it was like behind a paywall and I couldn't afford the paywall, so that didn't work out. But then I was like, this is a great opportunity to just talk about Madoka Magica, because I really liked Madoka Magica. I wanted to talk about the witches, because there was so much about them, and this was a way to do it. And it was just a way to help get my thoughts out there. Like, people will, like, look at YouTubers, especially the people who, like, don't like my opinions about Ruby, and they'll be like, she's just trying to, like, grift. I've been called a grifter before, because I talked about a cartoon. It was like, she's just trying to capitalize off of something, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, there's a million things I could talk about. But I'm just saying the things I want to say on a platform where discussion is kind of the key element to it. You know? like that's the best part about YouTube, is a way, it's an outlet to have discussions with people. Because no one in my normal life, in my day-to-day life, knew anything about Madoka Magica, or wanted to talk about Ruby. They haven't seen it. Ruby was too obscure, and still is too obscure for, like, every man to know what it is. So the internet was the way to, like, do that. And YouTube videos is a good way to, like, get all your thoughts out there. And that's what I wanted to do. And also, I really liked YouTube. Like, the moment I, like, like realized you could like just have videos on YouTube that had like video essays, basically. Once I discovered video essays, I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. I was in high school, and I was like, I'm sure I'll grow out of this. And then as I kept going through, like, university, the more I was like, no, I do want to do this. Rambo the Everyman, he gets so sick of Ruby. I have to, like, limit myself to not talk about it too much in front of him. Critter's newest nemesis, the Judgmental Grifter. Wow. So yeah, I guess this was an hour-long stream. That's not terrible. That's pretty average. Speaking of, what YouTubers do I watch? Oh my, too many. Here, strap in. H-Bomber Guy and Jenny Nicholson are my two go-to channels whenever I need something really long to listen to. Specifically H-Bomber Guy's Pathologic video and the video about Tommy Tallarico. Those are two of the best videos he's ever made, and I really, especially the Tommy Tallarico one, because it's just a fascinating journey learning about that man. Jenny Nicholson is a lot of fun. She's inspired me a lot. And her My Little Pony one is interesting to know, to like learn about if you are even like passingly interested in the catastrophe that was the My Little Pony fan space. But also her Vampire Diaries video is great. I've never watched a single episode of Vampire Diaries, and I still think that video is great. So, just good stuff all around. Mr. Clemps and Super Butter Buns are also really good for like the video essay sphere, but their content is more like specifically about RPGs and stuff. So I love them. They're both great. Who else? The Game Grumps 10-minute power hour is like a go-to, especially when I'm like eating or doing art and I just need something fun in the background to listen to. Game Grumps 10-minute power hour is a big one. Here, let me pull up my YouTube on my phone so I can look at the people I'm subscribed to. Let's see. Alpharad's really interesting. Drew Gooden and Ted Nivison, they're also a lot of fun. Jaden Animations, my sister. Twins Inc., my sister. Moon Kitty, if you like warrior cats. I do. I really like Moon Kitty. Moon Kitty's content is really cool. Mariah Elizabeth, she does like craft designs for squishies. I think they're fun. They're really cute and fun to watch. Negative Legend is another really good video essayist who talks about like a lot of the shows that like I also like talking about. Like Negative Legend has like Ever After High and Monster High videos, but also other shows in like that same vein, and that's a lot of fun. I guess that's like the top, like my most watched things. There are others that I'm like subscribed to, but more for like passing interest stuff. Like Did You Know Gaming, for example. Like I'm watching Did You Know Gaming, but I don't watch all of their videos, you know? Just like here or there. But yeah, those are the big ones. What Ever After High thing are you gonna talk about? I'm gonna review Dragon Games. Oh my gosh. Everyone's been waiting for it. Everyone's been asking me for it. I'm finally getting into it. It's gonna be the best. Dragon Games is so good. I'm so ready. Danny Mata's another good one. It depends on what he's reacting to. Like, if he's reacting to something I'm not interested in, then it's just like a big, like, month or two of not really engaging with his content. But then once he's watching something I'm interested in again, then it's just like binging all his content all over again. So yeah, does anyone have any, like, other things you want to chat about? Finally, Dragon Games? I know! I'm so excited. It's so good. I love dragons so much. Dragon Age, Dragon Quest, Dragon Tales. I don't know if that last one is real, though. Dragon Tales is real. The cartoon with Amy and Max. Was that their names? was that their names? They went to Dragonland with the big blue dragon and the small pink dragon and the dragon that was half green, half purple. Dragon Tales was great. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Do I know EMP Lemon? I don't. That's you could have. I don't even know if that's even a real thing. That sounds like a video game, like a Fortnite ripoff. Thoughts or any fun facts for these two critters? Not really. I love them. That's a fun fact. Fun fact, I love them. Again, I told you, like, my whole inspirations was just, like, the 90s and Sakura Blossoms. I guess as we hang out with them, I have had the thought of Emmy and Max. I knew Amy was wrong. I knew Amy wasn't the right one. I have been thinking about doing, like, a comic about my little stream buddies. Like, doing things, like in universe lore, like hanging around my witch's hut and getting into shenanigans. But I'll dabble with that idea. Alright, so you are once again asking, when can you continue Madoka Magica reviews? I think it's gonna be next month, actually. I was thinking about putting up a poll, being like, what do you want to see first, Korra or Madoka Magica? And I'll let my patrons decide. Do they have names? They do. It's Tamagai and Sakura Possum. Like those are their names. They all have names. This one. This is Flumbo. This is Flumbo. That's his name. I came up with Flumbo's design, like, years ago. And then this one is Peekaboo. Their name is Peekaboo because of the giant eye. This one is Lumpkey, because it's leaf and monkey, so it's Lumpkey, because they are a pumpkin leaf. And then this one, way over here, this one is Hampkin. That's Hampkin, because it's hamster pumpkin, and he's a pumpkin seed. That's Hampkin. Hampkin's little. So there we go. And now we got these two to add to the mix. We got Tamagai and Sakura Possum. Hooray! Is he related to Columbo? Because his name is Flumbo. and as you know, it's just like with Lord of the Rings. If you're related, you kind of have similar sounding names to each other. You want plushies of these critters? I would love that. I tried reaching out to Makeship, and they never reached back. And I was like, what, do I not have enough subscribers for you? Because that was back when I didn't have 50,000 yet. So now that I have more, maybe I could try again. Because I would love it if I could make, like, plushies or keychains of these guys. It's gonna be so hard improving your drawing skills. Just keep practicing. It's, nothing, if it, what is the saying? If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Critter, future plushie magnet. If I could, I would make plushies of so many things. Dude, a dream come true. They will rue the day they didn't respect your name. Alright, so I guess this is gonna be the end of the stream, but there's an important thing I wanted to ask you all. Because next week, I wanted to know, so, like, what are you guys doing next Friday? Not this Friday, not like tomorrow, but like next week. Next week's Friday. Are you all doing anything? Do you guys have plans? Do you guys have plans for next Friday? Because if not, like, if you're not busy, you know, no biggie. Would you want to hang out and, like, play some video games? Because I want someone, I think it was Gwendolyn, actually. I think they brought up my Nuzlocke. And and last week, and I was like, you kind of need to be in the mood to do a Nuzlocke. And I'm kind of gotten into the mood of doing another Nuzlocke. So, like, you wanna, I don't know, hang out and start a new Nuzlocke adventure? It'll be Friday night video game hangout time. All the cool kids doing Friday night hanging out. It won't be nighttime necessarily. I mean, it might be where you're at, but Friday was always like the day to play video games, you know, because it was the end of school, it was the end of the work week. You could just hang out, stay up late, play video games for hours, eat a pizza, get some like Monsters or Red Bulls or other energy drinks, and just hang out and eat pizza and play video games. So you did a Nuzlocke once and it went bad? Well, my last Nuzlocke didn't go amazingly either. we tried to say the whale incident didn't count, but it did. In my heart, that's what kind of made me, like, give up, was that the whale incident happened and it, like, knocked out my whole team. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm not gonna pick up the last, like, where we left off with the other one. I want to start a new one. And I want to do a Nuzlocke in Shield version, you know? I've thought about doing a Nuzlocke in Sword or Shield for a while. Critter, do you have a job, or is YouTube your job? YouTube's my job. I am very fortunate that YouTube gets to be my job. But don't commit to having YouTube be your full-time job unless you really can't afford to make that, because it's not a guarantee. So you have to really, don't just, like, commit 100% to YouTube. It was not an easy decision to make. But yeah, I want to do a Nuzlocke in Sword or Shield version, which is a thing I've wanted to do for a while now. The thing was, I was always scared of Gigantamaxing because they hit really hard, and so I'm like, I'm definitely gonna lose Pokemon in the gyms this way, and I'm nervous. But I want to try, and so maybe we just, like, hang out and try together. How does that sound? Yeah, Sword and Shield Nuzlocks are so easy until the end game. I really like the Pokemon available in Sword and Shield. Like the, not just like the new Pokemon for the generation, like the Gen 8 Pokemon, but also just like the variety of Pokemon you can't catch, you know? So, that's what I'm thinking. So you want to hang out next Friday and do a Nuzlocke together? We'll start a new game. We'll start our first attempt. You are late to the stream and I'm wrapping up. I'm sorry. It's over. That's okay. This one was a short one and I didn't realize it was gonna end up being this short. Oops. Next week, I'm planning on doing a much longer stream. We'll hang out and start a new Nuzlocke adventure in Shield version. And it'll be maybe Sword version. Maybe Shield. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm excited. I'm excited to hang out, do some game stuff, and whatever. I think it'll be a fun time. It'll be nice to just try another Nuzlocke, I think. So, same time as today, maybe sooner? Maybe a little earlier? Not sure. It depends on how I feel. Yeah, I'm sorry, Azure Moon. I feel like I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's wrapping up, but I appreciate you jumping in anyway. Next week, though, we're gonna do a Friday game time Nuzlocke stream. And I'm gonna put up a post, like a poll, both here on YouTube and over on Twitter, so you can double vote if you want to. And I'll ask you all what starter I should pick, because I keep saying night. It's not gonna be nighttime. I'm used to calling it game night because it was always like the night after doing work and stuff. It'll be game mid to early day. maybe it'll take a long while. Who knows? I might stream for a whole bunch of hours. I don't know. My plan is to stream for a long while to, like, at least get to the first gym, you know? Because that's where I'm nervous. Critter True Score Bunny is the best option. Okay. Grookey clearly. Score Bunny is Allison and Sobble is clearly twins. Interesting. Monkey. I do like Grookey a lot. I don't know if you noticed the monkey on my stream, but I do like monkeys. But yeah, you can all vote. I'll have a post up soon after stream ends. I just need to, like, wrap up the stream stuff on YouTube and then get a picture to post on YouTube and over on Twitter. Azure with a Z. Azure. My brain always says Azure, and I know that's wrong. If it was Azul, I could do that. But the R-E throws me. And it's my fault. I know that. It's the speech impediment worming its way back up from the depths of my soul. Soul linked with twins? Twins doesn't like Nuzlocks. So, no, but it will just be a Nuzlocke. We'll try out a Nuzlocke. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm ready to have some Pokemon live or die. Hopefully live. We'll see how far we get. I'm just want to hang out and do some more stream stuff. So that'd be fun. So, alright. I guess that's it for this stream. Thanks for hanging out for the chill vibes with the art. We made some sweet new dudes. Look at these cool little guys. These little gremlin goobles who will be hanging out with us. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So, thanks for hanging out. It was nice chill. Little, yeah, the Pokemon Nerd Facts will be coming back. Nice. Yes. Hell yes. So, thanks for hanging out with the stream. It was a simple one. Simple little short one. I had fun. They turned out great. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'll also keep an eye out tomorrow. I'll post that, like, other version of the thumbnail for Reversed Fates episode 3. Like, when I post the other art, that I've been posting weekly on Twitter. I've been posting weekly, like, full shots of the characters' new designs. So if you're looking for some of that, check out my Twitter if you want to get a better look at what they look like. I'll be posting stuff like that there. And also, episode 3 of Reversed Fates just comes out tomorrow. Yay! So, thanks for hanging out. I had fun. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Bring the pizza and the sodas, because we're gonna game and play some Pokemon. I'm excited. Alright, bye-bye.